expectations, no disappointment.
So besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stacy. If you're new to the channel, hi, consider subscribing. If you're not new, welcome back. Today's video is a part 2 of my previous video where I was answering a few questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. So today is going to be a part 2 of that video. If you didn't watch it, please make sure you go back and watch that video. Without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. First question, how do you deal with disappointments from people? Dealing with disappointment is honestly something that I have learned the hard way. I remember talking to my mom about it one time, and then she told me, unless you stop having expectations from people, you'll always be disappointed. So the thing that I got from that is to not have expectations. Like, don't expect things from people. And just let things be, and things will happen the way they will happen. When you have expectations, and then the person doesn't meet those expectations, that's when now you'll be disappointed. So I'm learning to not have expectations from people and just accept people the way they are. Like if someone shows you a red flag, don't paint it pink. It's red, don't paint it pink, because now you're going to cry. That's something that I'm still learning. And also, like, just learn to accept people the way they are. People are different. If you expect someone to act a certain type of way, like, don't expect that, because people are different, Like Gabsy said, no expectations, no disappointment. Shiny, shiny, oh God.
That's a bar. That's a bar. If they don't feel it, they are not hot like us. Oh, that's another bar.
Look, I really don't know this song, but do not have expectations. Next question, what are some simple things you do to be more optimistic? Something that I started doing this year, I think I've talked about this before, is practicing gratitude. And practicing gratitude is something that I do every single day. Just realizing what I have and being grateful for it, being grateful for my family, even just having meals. There are other people out there who do not eat. There are other people out there who do not have a roof over their head. So realizing that I am blessed because I have these things has helped me to be optimistic. Looking at the positive side of things, like especially before I begin a week. I don't know about you guys, but I personally do not like Mondays. Like Monday, I do not like it, because like it's just I don't know the explanation, but there's just something about Monday. Another thing I do to be more optimistic is to try not to worry too much about stuff and just like live in the present moment, be happy now. Like when I tell myself like, hey, today I'm going to be happy, I just tell myself like, you know what, regardless of what today is going to throw at me, I'm going to be happy. I won't let the devil make me sad.
Oh, no, my brother. Let me be happy in peace. When you are sad, it's for now.
Okay, next question. How do you manage to be productive? One thing I can tell you guys to be productive is to have a routine, like have a morning routine. At first, I never really took this seriously because I was just like, nah. But I started realizing the importance of having a morning routine. Morning routines help you to like be more organized, and like, okay, when I wake up, I need to do ABC. My morning routines are different, honestly. I can't say I do the same things every day. Like sometimes I just wake up and like go where the wind is taking me. And when you do that, you find like you actually are more productive because you wake up knowing what you're about to do, Like don't just wake up Jay. Another thing I also do is to write my to-do list the day before. So like if tomorrow is Monday, so Sunday evening I write my to-do list, like what do I need to do the next day? That way I know what I'm supposed to do the next day. Being disciplined is also how I try to be productive. And this is something that I'm still learning, honestly, because sometimes I'm just like, Stacey, just rest a bit and sleep. That voice that tells you to sleep when you're supposed to be getting work done. I tell myself like, you know what, I'm not going to listen to that karma voice. I'm just going to get this work done and get this over and done with. So that's how I try to be productive, and it's something that I'm still learning, honestly, because sometimes I give in. Like sometimes I'm just like, ish, guys, I'm just a girl, I'm just a human being, let me just sleep. So now I just try to push myself and try to be disciplined as I can. Next question, what is your opinion on cutting off people? Cutting off people, honestly, I've eventually been in many of those situations where I have to like cut someone off. But for me to reach a decision where I have to cut this person off, it means like I have thought about it properly, and it's something that has happened over time because I'm someone who really values friendships. So I can't just cut someone off like I just wake up and I decide to cut the person off. So I think it depends on your reason for cutting that person off. Sometimes it's not necessarily that you cut someone off, but then you just outgrow the friendship. And I think when you outgrow the friendship, it doesn't have to be beef, guys. Like, you can still not talk to each other but not have beef. Next question: how do you start investing and focusing on yourself? I just made a decision, you know. One day I just decided, like, you know what, Stacey, it's high time you start taking care of yourself and you focus on yourself. I read this quote somewhere that says the most important relationship that you will ever have is the relationship with yourself. So that means that, like, regardless of whatever relationship, be it like a romantic relationship or a casual relationship, you need to take care of yourself and you need to become a better person for yourself. Like, you need to work for yourself. And there are a lot of things that I wanted to do that I still want to do, but because I had this fear of, like, what do people think about me, or like people will judge me or people will look down on me, I never did some of those things in the past. But then when I started focusing more on myself and I just started, like, doing things that I want to do and not really caring about what people think about me, you know, you actually realize, like, you have so much fun from doing that, and you have so much fun when you don't care about what people think about you. Yeah, well, do more things that make you happy. Focus more on yourself. Don't really think about what people think about you, or like what this person will say if you do this type of thing. You know, you need to fill your own cup before you start filling other people's cups. You need to love yourself before you start loving someone else. So honestly, having those aspects in mind is what has helped me to focus more on myself. So don't focus on what other people are doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you want to get. Focus on what you want to achieve and work towards that. When you start working on yourself, for yourself, you realize, like, okay, it's actually good. I'll talk about this more in my next video, where I'll be talking about part of my mental health journey. So make sure you stay tuned for that one as well. That's where I'll talk more about how I started focusing on myself. Yeah, well, last question of the day: do you have a go-to meal or drink when you feel low? Of course I do. You guys should know this by now. If you have been my faithful subscriber for, like, from day one, I'm sure you know. My go-to drink is Fanta Orange. I love that drink, guys. So if you want to invite me to an event or something, there must be some Fanta Orange somewhere. Yeah, guys, we reached the end of today's video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Comment your opinion down below on anything that I talked about. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah.